right. Everybody pay attention to Lilly.
Creation, fall in the garden. Cain and Abel, the flood, Tower of Babel, unification of Upper and Lower Egypt by Pharaoh Menes, the Old Kingdom in Egypt, first intermediate period in Egypt, Minoan culture, call of Abrams, God's covenant with Abraham, Hagar and Ishmael, Sodom and Gomorrah, birth and sacrifice of Isaac, Middle Kingdom in Egypt, Joseph as a slave, famine in Egypt, 12 tribes of Israel, second intermediate period in Egypt, Code of Hammurabi, Hyksos invasion of Egypt, early New Kingdom in Egypt, Moses' birth, plagues in Egypt, the Exodus, 10 Commandments, Mycenaean culture, Amenhotep IV and monotheism, reign of Tutankhamun, later New Kingdom in Egypt, Trojan War, Phoenician civilization in the alphabet, Davidic kingdom, Solomon's reign, Israel divides into 2 kingdoms, Homer and Greek mythology, the Olympics, founding of Rome. Greece colonized, democracy begins, Israel and Judah fall. Prophets of God. Roman Republic developed. Persian War. Hercules and the Peloponnesian War. Greek philosophers. Nehemiah and the Jewish return. Alexander the Great. Alexander the Great conquers Egypt. Architectural advances in Rome. Rome rises to world power. Reign of Julius Caesar. Egypt falls to Rome. Reign of Caesar Augustus. Birth of Christ. Ministry of John the Baptist. Ministry of Christ. Crucifixion, resurrection, and ascension of Christ. Rome burns. Nero persecutes Christians. Destruction of Jerusalem. Pompey burns. Split of the Roman Empire. Constantine in the Edict of Milan, First Council of Nicaea, St. Augustine converts to Christianity, barbarian invasion and Vikings, St. Jerome completes the Vulgate, Council of Chalcedon, end of the Western Roman Empire, St. Benedict and monasticism, Justinian the Great, Mohammed and Islam, Charles Martel, Pepin the Short, and Charlemagne, Alfred the Great, Otto I in the Holy Roman Empire, East-West Schism, the feudal system, William the Conqueror in the Battle of Hastings, cathedrals in Europe, the Crusades, St. Francis of Assisi, the Magna Carta, St. Thomas Aquinas, Marco Polo, the 100 Years' War, Black Death, and Joan of Arc. The Great Papal Schism, John Wycliffe and John Huss, Prince Henry the Navigator, Fall of Constantinople to Mohammed II, Gutenberg prints the Bible, the Renaissance, the Inquisition, Columbus sails to the New World, Martin Luther begins the Reformation, Magellan circumnavigates the earth, Ulrich Zwingli and the Anabaptists, the Act of Supremacy, John Calvin and the Institutes, Cortez, De Soto, De Leon and Coronado, the Spanish explorers. Council of Trent, John Knox, the Scottish reformer, explored the Northeast, Cartier, Champlain, and Cabot. Raleigh settles Roanoke. Jamestown is founded in Virginia. The Mayflower lands at Plymouth. Pilgrims built Plymouth Colony. Massachusetts Bay Colony, home of the Puritans. Roger Williams, founder of Rhode Island. Salem witch trials. 13 colonies formed. The First Great Awakening. Colonial trading with England. The French and Indian Wars. Parliament acts unjustly. The First Continental Congress seeks peace with Britain. The War for Independence begins. British lose at Bunker Hill. America declares its independence. Washington commands the Continental Army. Winter at Valley Forge. Yorktown and the Treaty of Paris. The Constitutional Convention. America's founding fathers. Washington, our first president. The Louisiana Purchase from France. The Lewis and Clark Expedition. The Second Great Awakening. The War of 1812. The Missouri Compromise. the Monroe Doctrine, traveling the Erie Canal, Jacksonian democracy, the cotton gin establishes the South, slavery in the South, the Cherokee Trail of Tears, remember the Alamo, westward expansion, war with Mexico, 49ers, and the California Gold Rush. Opening the Oregon Territory, Lincoln, our 16th president. War between the states. The Battle of Gettysburg. Great generals in the war between the states. Completion of the Transcontinental Railroad. Reconstructing of the South. Black leadership emerges in the South. The Age of Industry. The Battle of Little Bighorn. Cowboys in the West. The Spanish-American War. A president named Teddy. Immigration to America. Wright brothers and other inventors. The Great World War. The Warring Twenties. The Great Depression. World War II. The biggest war. The Cold War. Korea and Vietnam. The Space Race. Modern America.
Lily. That's hard to do, but hard to do in front of everybody is on steroids. That was amazing. And that's just one of our 7 subjects that we memorized, and that is mastery. So we're going to have some mastery awards here in a little bit. But Joanna, go ahead and get on the stage with your class. Good job, Lily. Good job, Mom. You know that's Mom. They need the award. Or Valium.